Hi children, how are you? All are fine? In last classes, we discussed something. Okay, class 6, class 7. There is we completed 2 chapters. Okay, listen. We know one thing, after completing each chapter, we want to conduct a test paper. Otherwise, you have no improvement. Okay. Test paper, that is very, very important. And also in every class I will give some instructions to you how to study. That means you want to write 3 times everything in your rough book, 1 time write in your notebook, and also want to study. Okay, I think last examination, our first midterm examination, that is very, very easy. But coming examination, that is a 80-mark examination, you expect more things or more questions from this topic. Each topic have different types of things included. That means each question there is so many things included you want to study. Not only the answer, at the same time want to study the questions, because there is some indirect questions also included. In last classes I gave some examples how or which type of questions there is. Okay, but today we want to discuss a new topic, that is our 13th chapter, the wars. What do you mean by wars? Yuddhangal. Okay, have you any idea about wars? Do you like wars? യുദ്ധങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമാണോ? അല്ലേ, ഇന്ത്യയും പാകിസ്ഥാനും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇന്ത്യയും ചൈനയും തമ്മിൽ ഇപ്പോഴും അതിർത്തിയുടെ കേസിലൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഓരോ പ്രോബ്ലം ഇങ്ങനെ നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു സിറ്റുവേഷനിലൂടെയാണ് നമ്മൾ കടന്നു പോകുന്നത്. അതിൻ്റെ ആഫ്റ്റർ എഫക്റ്റ് എന്താണെന്നുള്ളതൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ പത്രങ്ങളിലൂടെ ഇങ്ങനെ അറിഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഓക്കെ, listen, newspaper reading, that is very, very important, especially related to our subject, GK. We want to get more details or more informations want to collect from the newspapers and other medias, other social medias. Especially you want to hear minimum 2 news from every day, from television every day. You will get more information from there. Okay, if you want to improve your knowledge about general things, that will be the solution. Okay, then come to the topic, the wars. Solve the crossword. Here is give crossword, we want to complete the crossword. Here give some clues, or here give some questions, and also here is one help box. After reading the question, we want to find the answers from this help box. What is the first thing? That is across. Across, there is question number 3. Am I right? There is question number 3. What is that? Question number 3, there is the war of 1971 between India and Pakistan resulted in the formation of this country. War between India and Pakistan, in which year? 1971. In which year? 1971. It was resulted the formation of a new country. Which country? Can you say that answer? Yes, Bangladesh. What is answer? Bangladesh. Okay, then second one, 7th question. Here I put question number 3, otherwise. This war in 261 BC transformed Emperor Ashoka, and he became an ardent follower of Buddhism. അല്ലേ, അദ്ദേഹം നല്ലൊരു ardent follower ആയിരുന്നു, ബുദ്ധിസത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു ജ്വലിക്കുന്ന അല്ലെ തീക്ഷ്ണമായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു ഫോളോവർ ആയിരുന്നു. There is one war, famous war, Ashoka's. Yes, Kalinga war. What is answer? Kalinga. The 7th one, Kalinga. Kalinga. Okay, that over. Then down. Across is over. Next down. This battle that took place in 1526. This battle took place in which year? 1526. 1526 AD between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi. It paved the way for Mughal dynasty in India. ഇന്ത്യയിൽ മുഗൾ ഡൈനാസ്റ്റി അല്ലെ മുഗൾ രാജവംശം വരുന്നതിന് paved the way എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിനു വേണ്ടി വഴിയൊരുക്കി. This war. Which war? Yes, we know that. You already studied in your social book. There is a history. Yes, which war? Panipat. What is that? Question number 1. Panipat. It is not Paniput. Okay. Down, across. Okay. Second one. This battle took place in 1757 between Robert Clive and Sirajud-Dowla. Okay. In which year it took place? 1757. Okay. Who are the persons? Robert Clive and Sirajud-Dowla, the Nawab of Bengal. Okay. The viceroy of the British in this war helped them in establish them rule in India. The viceroy of the British in this war. We want to find the war, not viceroy's name. The viceroy of India, British in this war helped them in establishing their rule in India. Which war? The Battle of 1757. Which battle? Yes, Plassey. We say in Malayalam Plassey Yuddham. What is that? Plassey. Plassey. Okay, here we discussed Plassey war. Then third one, the Battle of 1760 war. The Battle of 1764 was fought between the British East India Company and Nawab of Bengal, Nawab of Awadh and the Mughal Emperor of Shah Aslam. It received Diwani rights for the company to collect revenues from the most part of the northeast India. The Battle of 1764. That means which battle was fought between the British East India Company and Nawab of Bengal, Nawab of Awadh and the Mughal Emperor of Shah Alam. It received Diwani right for the company to collect revenue from the most parts of the northeast India. Okay, which battle? Buxar. We say in Malayalam Boxer Yuddham, but Buxar. 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 Then fourth one. The main reason for the Indo-China War of 1962 was India's decision to grant asylum to this spiritual leader. The main reason for the Indo-China War of which year? 1962 was India's decision to grant asylum to the spiritual leader. Asylum means abhayam nalga alle ashrayam. Okay. The main reason for Indo-China. Which reason? Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama. Next one. This watershed battle was fought between the Vijayanagara Empire and Delhi Sultanate. Okay, this watershed battle. Okay, watershed battle was fought between Vijayanagara Empire and Sultanate. The war resulted in the wrath of Vijayanagara and it brought an end to the last great Hindu kingdom in South India. Okay, which war is called watershed battle? Which battle? Okay, Talikota. What is answer? Talikota. Fifth one is the Talikota battle. Then question number 6. This war was fought in 1999 to check the invasion of terrorists in Kashmir. It was also known as the Operation Vijay. This war also known as Operation Vijay. Which war? Sixth one. Operation Vijay. 1999 invasion of terrorists in Kashmir. Yes, Kargil war. Which war? Kargil. The sixth one. Kargil. Okay. Here we discussed totally 8 questions. Okay. Listen. Here the first across, that is the third one. The war of 1971 between India and Pakistan resulted in the formation of the country, that is answer Bangladesh. The war in 261 BC transformed Emperor Ashoka and he became the ardent follower of Buddhism, that is the Kalinga war. Then this battle that took place in 1526 AD between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi, that is called Panipat battle. Another battle took place in 1757 between Robert Clive and Sirajuddaula, the Nawab of Bengal, that is called Plassey. Then the battle of 1764 was fought between the British East India Company and Nawab of Bengal, Nawab of Awadh and Mughal Emperor of Shah Alam, that is called Buxar battle. Next one is the main reason for the Indochina War of 1962 was India's decision to grant asylum to this spiritual leader, that is called Dalai Lama. Then fifth one, this watershed battle was fought between the Vijayanagara Empire and the Delhi Sultanate. The war resulted in the wrath of Vijayanagara and it brought an end to the last great Hindu kingdom in South India, that is called Talikota battle. Next one, this war was fought in 1999 to check the invasion of terrorists in Kashmir. It was also known as the Operation Vijay, that is called Kargil. Okay, but here totally we discussed 8. Okay, but you want to study the war's name. Okay, write 3 times in your rough book, 1 time in your fair notebook. Okay, then we want to discuss our next chapter, chapter 14. Okay, chapter 13 is over. Here I want to write this very correctly, avoid spelling mistake, that is very very important. Okay, then next we moving on another topic, Indian industrialist. Okay, what is our next thing? Indian industrialist. Indian industrialist. Okay. The industrialist means വ്യവസായ പ്രമുഖരെക്കുറിച്ച് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിൽ എൻഗേജ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വ്യവസായ പ്രവർത്തകരെക്കുറിച്ച്. Then we want to discuss. Identify these industrialists. There give some pictures and also give some description related to that person. We want to find the answer. Okay. Question number 1. He is the founder of the Tata Group, India's biggest conglomerate company. He is regarded as the father of the Indian industry. Jamshedpur, a city in Jharkhand, and is named after his as Tata Nagar. Okay. Listen. Here, give some details. First one is the founder of Tata Group, India's biggest conglomerate company. What do you mean by conglomerate company? എല്ലാത്തിനും ഒന്നിച്ച് കൂട്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള. He is regarded as the father of the Indian industry. Jamshedpur, a city in Jharkhand, and is named after his Tata Nagar. Okay. What is that? Answer: Jamshedji Tata. Okay. Jamshedji Tata. Jamshedji Tata. Second one, this great entrepreneur was also India's first pilot. Great entrepreneur and also first pilot. He was the chairman of Tata and Sons for 50 years and he launched the Air India International, India's first international airline. India's first international airline, that is the Air India, he launched 50 years. What's his name? Okay, J.R.D. Tata. His name, J.R.D. Tata. J.R.D. Tata. Okay. Third one, name the industrialist who laid the foundation of the Birla Group. Tata and Birla. Listen. He is also the founder of the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, FICCI. That means Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Indian Federation of Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Okay. Can you say that person's name? Yes. Ghanshyam Das Birla. You can easily identify because end of his name there is Birla added. Ghanshyam Das, Shyam, SHYAM, Ghanshyam Das Birla. Next one. He was the founder of India's largest private sector company. He was the founder of India's largest private sector company. Private sector, public sector. Private sector means Swakarya Meghala. Okay. The Reliance India Limited. Which private sector company? Reliance India Limited. His wife's journey is, that is the reminiscence of the rags to riches story. Okay. Can you say that person's name? Yes. Dhirubhai Ambani. Okay. Dhirubhai Ambani. Next question, question number 5. He is one of the founder of Infosys Technologies Limited. Infosys Technology Park. Okay, Infosys. Infosys Technologies Limited. He was chosen as the World Entrepreneur of the Year 2003 by Ernst & Young. Can you say that name? Yes. N.R. Narayanamurthy. N.R. Narayana Murthy. N.R. Narayana Murthy. N.R. Narayana Murthy. Next one. This Indian steel magnate is the chairman and chief executive officer of the ArcelorMittal, the world's largest steel company. Although he is based in the UK, he does not hold British citizenship. Can you say that person's name? Yes, Lakshmi Mittal. Okay. Now here we discussed the important Indian industrialist. Okay. Here we discussed 6 industrialists. Okay. Very important personalities, very familiar persons. Okay. Here gave that person's picture and also gave some details. The first one, he is the founder of the Tata Group. How can you expect who was the founder of the Tata Group? Then India's biggest conglomerate company. Which is the India's biggest conglomerate company? That is the Tata Group. He is regarded as the father of Indian industry. Who is regarded as the father of Indian industry? Then Jamshedpur, a city in Jharkhand, and is named after him as Tata Nagar. Who is that? Yes, that is the Jamshedji Tata. Next we discussed the great entrepreneur was also India's first pilot. Okay. Who was India's first pilot? Who was the chairman of Tata and Sons for 50 years and launched the Air India International, India's first international airline? What is the answer? Yes, J.R.D. Tata. J.R.D. Tata. Then name the industrialist who laid the foundation of the Birla Group. He is also the founder of the Federation of Indian Chairman of Commerce and Industry. You expect what is the full form of FICCI? That type of question. What is the full form of FICCI? Yes, Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Then he was the founder of the India's largest private sector company, the Reliance India Limited. His wife's journey is reminiscent of the rags to riches story. Okay, his name Dhirubhai Ambani. Then he is one of the founders of Infosys Technologies Limited. He was chosen as the World Entrepreneur of the Year 2003 by Ernst & Young. Yes, N.R. Narayana Murthy. Next one, the Indian steel magnate is the chairman and chief executive officer of the ArcelorMittal, the world's largest steel company. Although he is based in the UK, he does not hold a British citizenship. In the UK, he does not hold a British citizenship. Okay. That person, Lakshmi Mittal. Okay. Here, now we completed 2 chapters. The first one, there is some important war. The second, that means the question, chapter 14, there is important industrialist. Okay. Then another thing, 15, chapter 15, women pioneers, that also want to take. Okay. Maybe you think about teacher took more chapters. That is not a problem. It's so simple. We have only limited period. We want to complete more chapters. This is only the solution. Otherwise, we can't complete our chapters according to the syllabus. Okay. The next one, women pioneers. Indian women have attained great height in different field. അല്ലേ ഏറ്റവും പ്രശസ്തരായിട്ട് അറിയപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുള്ളത് ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് ഫീൽഡിൽ. ഹു ആർ ദാറ്റ് വി വാണ്ട് ടു ഡിസ്കസ്. ഫസ്റ്റ്ലി the first doctor. Okay, ആദ്യത്തെ ഡോക്ടർ. ഹു ഇസ് ദാറ്റ്? കാദംബനി ഗാംഗുലി. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡോക്ടർ കാദംബിനി ഗാംഗുലി. കാദംബിനി ഗാംഗുലി. കാദംബിനി ഗാംഗുലി. സെക്കൻഡ് വൺ, ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് ബാരിസ്റ്റർ. ദ ബാരിസ്റ്റർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അഭിഭാഷക. ഓക്കെ, ഹു ഇസ് ദാറ്റ്? യെസ്, ഹർ നെയിം കോർണേലിയ സൊറാബ്ജി. കോർണേലിയ സൊറാബ്ജി. Cornelia Sorabji. Third one, the first High Court judge, Justice Anna Chandy. Justice Anna Chandy. The first High Court Judge, Justice Anna Chandy. The first Supreme Court Judge, Justice M. Fatima Bibi. The first Supreme Court Judge, Justice M. Fatima Bibi. Then fifth one, the first IPS officer. First IPS officer, Kiran Bedi. First IPS officer Kiran Bedi. Next, the first Jnanpith recipient. Jnanpith award ആദ്യമായിട്ട് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, ആശാപൂർണ ദേവി. ആശാപൂർണ ദേവി. The first Jnanpith recipient. Next one, the first to swim across the English Channel. English Channel നീന്തി കടന്ന വനിത. The first swim across the English Channel. Okay. Aarati Saha. Okay. Aarati Saha. Aarati Saha. Next question. The first to climb Mount Everest. The first to climb Mount Everest. Mount Everest കീഴടക്കിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. Bachendri Pal. Bachendri Pal. Bachendri Pal. Next, the first recipient of Dada Saheb Phalke Award. The first recipient of Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Devika Rani. Ninth answer, Devika Rani. Question number 10. The first Oscar winner. ആർക്കാണ് ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ഓസ്കാർ വിന്നർ? ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഭാനു അത്തയ്യ. ഭാനു അത്തയ്യ. ഭാനു അത്തയ്യ. ഓക്കെ, ഹിയർ വി ഡിസ്കസ് വിമൻ പയനിയേഴ്സ്. ഓക്കെ, ഫേമസ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പേഴ്സണാലിറ്റീസ്, ഏറ്റവും വിജയികളായിട്ടുള്ളവർ. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡോക്ടർ, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് കാദംബനി ഗാംഗുലി. ദ സെക്കൻഡ് വൺ ഫസ്റ്റ് ബാരിസ്റ്റർ, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് കൊർണേലിയ സൊറാബ്ജി. തേർഡ് വൺ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഹൈക്കോർട്ട് ജഡ്ജ്, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ജസ്റ്റിസ് അന്ന ചാണ്ടി. നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് സുപ്രീം കോർട്ട് ജഡ്ജ്, Justice M. Fatima Bibi. The first IPS officer, Kiran Bedi. Then the first Jnanpith recipient, that is Asha Bhuma Devi. The first to swim across the English Channel, that is Arati Saha. The first to climb Mount Everest, Bachendri Pal. The first recipient to Dada Saheb Phalke Award, Devika Rani. The first Oscar winner, Bhanu Attaya. Okay, but today we discussed 3 chapters. I think so simple, these 3 chapters. All of you want to study very well. Okay, to be continued on next class. Before winding up class, one more thing. All of you want to write 3 times in your rough book. Not only one day. Okay, I think in every week we have only 1 period. Before the next class you want to complete this. Okay, thank you children.